believe that it's a real virus, but I mean, it just.
But it's got like
the government definitely took advantage of it. To be honest,
now the people that are vaccinated are getting it. See that?
They're trying to manipulate.
And they mad as shit.
Manipulate the shit out of us, telling us that we need to take this vaccine and shit. Hell no, I don't need to take the vaccine, man. I'm with the same people every fucking day.
Right. I wouldn't take the vaccination.
I know they're not around that shit.
You know, COVID is an acronym, like a military acronym. COVID, you know, understand what acronym is, where it's a whole lot of words when they put it together, just make one word. Certificate of Vaccination ID. COVID. What the fuck do you think COVID is?
It's definitely.
It's not. It might be a virus out here, but the word COVID is a military move. It's a military shit. This is a certificate of vaccination ID program.
Oh yeah,
so it's called COVID. So it's called.
I knew this shit.
So it's called COVID. The fucking corona is the virus. Nobody don't even talk about corona anymore. You don't hear the fucking word corona. Corona is the virus. COVID is the military fucking agenda to identify your ass.
Oh yeah.
Okay? This is all biblical also, and I'll just fast forward to the middle or the end, however you see it. I was raised in the church. My mother told me about the mark of the beast. Y'all knew about the mark of the beast, where it says no one would be able to buy, sell, or trade without the mark of the beast. I'm 46. And I said, if some shit like that ever come close to happening, I'm going to believe. You understand what I'm saying? Look around now. They telling us without this vaccination, you can't go to work. Some stores you can't go in. Some businesses you can't run. That sounds a little bit like, to me, you won't be able to buy, sell, or trade without this mark of the beast. So that's where it gets twisted. People say, oh, it's supposed to be a 666. It's supposed to be in your head, the forehead. The Bible is kind of like riddly. Maybe there's not literally a 6666. Maybe there's something for us to interpret there. Okay? Now, when we get to in your head or in your forehead, I'm sure we can start to understand how this is going to work. There are people walking around right now saying, I'm fully vaccinated. Where's your proof? Where's your proof? In another couple of years, people who want to have proof of their COVID, they're going to have a chip. This is the prophecies. You won't be able to buy or sell or trade without the mark. Maybe I'm wrong, but it seems a little bit like, you know what I'm saying, that could be comparable. It could be comparable. And it's all over the whole globe. The whole globe. You're going to have to say that you accept what they are telling you. This is what this is. You're going to accept what they are telling you. Even though they tell you that COVID has a 99% success rate, you're going to accept that you have to take this.
You know what this shit is? It's communism, man.
That's what I told you earlier. This is the prequel to socialism.
It's communism.
This is how I told you. This was the beginning of it.
Yeah.
You add that to sitting at home, waiting on a check, waiting on food stamps, being prepared for your certificate of vaccination identification to get back into this new situation. I told people a long time ago, they say, when was America ever great? They say, this shit about to get real fucked up. You don't know how fucked up it's going to be. That's why you saying this shit.
No, I know what you mean. Like, when you're saying, like, you know, you got the people that accept it, and you got the people that are fighting, you know, that will not fucking accept it.
Right.
You know, it's just, it blows my mind, but it's honestly the fucking truth nowadays. You know, you got your fucking, your blue-collar working class, and then you got your fucking white-collar.
Mm-hmm.
That don't do shit. You got the people that keep the fucking lights on in fucking, you know, the United States, and you know, you got your white collar, and you know, just working in the cities and shit, not getting paid for bullshit.
Right.
I mean, I'm telling you, it's gonna get to the point where, you know, it's gonna be fucking through communism, through the United States, and I mean, you know, this ain't gonna be a free country anymore.
Yeah, that's what it's getting down to. That's what it's getting down to. So to go back to one thing you just said, the biggest division amongst all of us is going to be vaccinated and unvaccinated. it's going to be the biggest divider in civilization. It's not going to be black or white. It's not going to be rich or poor.
You got to think about,
It's not going to be fat or white. You're going to have, it's going to be vaccinated and unvaccinated. The two biggest divisions in the
you
world.
got to think about, all right, if this gets worse and worse, what happens if we get to segregation? You know what I mean? Like, you got states that don't want to get vaccinated, and you got states that want to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Everyone's segregated.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly it.
For their own shit.
Right.
Like, I feel like that's what it's gonna fucking come to, bro. I'm telling you.
I can see that. I can see that. Well, that's why it's good places, and I could be wrong. Like I said, I'm not the smartest guy, but I know places like Texas, they have the right to secede from the union.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? So if shit get a little tricky, it's a solution for that. Also, we all just move to fucking Texas.
Honestly, you gotta think of this shit too.
Just don't come past the Alamo.
Texas.
We all move to Florida. We all just move,
Look, man. I'm a gun owner. I like my fucking gun.
For sure.
Right?
For sure. Second Amendment.
Texas, man.
No, for real. Texas, go ahead.
Texas.
Yeah.
It's the biggest fucking gun owner state in the fucking country.
For sure.
These motherfuckers have some fucking powerful shit.
We just moved to Texas.
Hey.
Them motherfuckers ain't gonna come to Texas.
Fuck no, man. That's
Them Prius driving motherfuckers ain't gonna come to Texas.
That is the last country.
We'd be cool. We'd be cool. It'd be Trump country.
Hey.
I'd be cool with that.
Automatics.
I ain't worried about that. Look, let them have their shit. That's a good fucking solution to me. Let's get it on. Let them have their shit. Live in their little side of their shit where everything's all racist and sensitive and all that type of shit. Mm-hmm. We have our type of shit where a man is a man, a woman is a woman. There's laws of the land. Those who step outside the laws of the land, it's ways to handle them. Simple as that. Simple as that. It's laws of the land. Black or white, everybody follows the laws of the land. I don't mind that. I don't mind us going into that type of civil type of war. We're gonna win. We own like 75 or 80% of the guns in America. Trump supporters, Republicans, we own the guns.
I'm telling you, man.
And we know how to shoot.
You come and take my fucking guns, I'll be sitting there with a whole fucking
Nah, for real. Nah, for real. And see, that shit going together too. The guns. See how we talking is leading to it? Listen with the COVID. Eventually they're gonna start I hope I'm wrong about everything I'm saying. Nah. But eventually they're gonna start having us locked down in the house. Last year was just a pre-run. On how many times they're gonna go through this shit? Hey, you locked down in the goddamn house. Maybe this is just my fear. This is probably no facts. You locked down in the house. I don't know where y'all from, but where I live at, they got contact tracers and stuff who going on everybody's door trying to ask you, have you been vaccinated? Do you want to get vaccinated? Blah, blah, blah. And they writing down a log of shit.
I ain't got all that shit.
We got that. They run around with little Ninja Turtle jackets and shit, green, and they walk around. They're making a list. They're compiling a list right now.
Just taking account, bro.
Yeah. So they can't. So sooner or later, once we all locked down, my fear is there's going to be people who want to enforce new policies that the politicians have made. Along with that, Joe Biden keeps talking about something. We got to come up with gun reform now. Y'all see this shit that's happening? Gun reform is right to it. Someone when Trump disappeared, gun reform. You ain't hear shit about none of these mass shootings and nothing for the last 4 years. You did not hear about all this shit for 4 years. Only thing you heard about Trump. We ain't hear about none of this shit. Soon they get the fucking chance. Soon they get the goddamn chance. What they talking about? Taking our guns on fucking ready. So once they got the right to come and see if you got your COVID, they might as well check and see if you got those goddamn guns too that they was talking about all in one swoop.
Now they put a band out, all right? Like, you got some guys that, they put together guns, all right?
Yeah.
It's perfectly legal.
Yeah, I understand.
You're doing it, for your personal self.
No, I understand.
Okay?
Understand.
But Joe Biden put a ban out for all online sales for gun parts now.
Mm-hmm.
So you can't go out and buy a fucking,
upper or lower.
An upper up.
Right.
Little fucking
you understand?
80% lower where you
right.
can mill it out of your fucking.
You understand? I'm familiar.
Right. Well, they put a ban out where you can't make online sales like this shit.
Mm.
That's some bullshit. They want to go out and they fucking all these crimes done in the fucking city. All these fucking homicides.
But be optimistic about this. This is actually, and I hate to be the devil's advocate again, a good thing. if Trump would have just continued to be in power, there's a lot of people upset. Okay, they would have not have understood that this was the majority of the people doing what was supposed to be done. It would have been a lot more rhetoric going on. You understand? I'm kind of happy that this new administration is in charge and people are getting to see what type of shit they up to. You know what I'm saying? What type of shit they on. I know a lot of brothers who ain't with shit that they doing. I'm not gonna talk about any community, gay rights or anything. Your kids being forced to be vaccinated. I know a lot of brothers who are not with none of this shit that they doing now. So I'm like, go ahead, Joe Biden, do what you gonna do. Go ahead, do what you gonna do.
I mean, I don't.
People ain't liking that
agree
shit.
with that.
Hmm?
Listen, I don't agree with that shit. Like, you know, you banning online gun sales for, like, you know, the citizens that properly own firearms. They don't fucking use them in any fucking illegal actions and shit.
You know why we got the right of them, right? You know why we got the right for them.
But I'm saying, you know, half the shit that's
We
like.
got to protect ourselves from them motherfuckers. They're not gonna take. That's the bottom line. Our Constitution gives us the right, not for our personal protection,
No, I'm just.
not for somebody breaking in your house. It's for them motherfuckers. We have to protect ourselves from them. Our right shall not be infringed upon from a radical government. That's not a quote, but this is what it's all about. You own it, brother. You absolutely own it. When everything's making sense. When they ban these parts and shit, you can't even make them yourself no more. What does that mean?
Mm-hmm.
You can't protect yourself. You don't. This is your constitutional right. This is what I tell brothers in the hood. If y'all ain't noticed, I'm black. Brother, this ain't a black or white. You never know. I'm sure you didn't. No, oh, you fuck with Trump. All these white people shit. I say, bro, you don't understand. This shit gonna affect you. That's your gun.
Yeah.
That's your gun.
It's my gun, man. I mean,
Black or white, that's your gun. God made us different. Guns made us even. Everybody know that. That's your gun. And you might live in a rural area, so when they start knocking on doors for guns, I would imagine that you're going to be the last affected because you told me that these little Ninja Turtles aren't knocking on your doors right now. So when the process start going through, y'all going to still be living a little bit like y'all not even knowing what's going on. A little bit, you know what I'm saying? Because they already doing the shit. When they ban y'all from making y'all guns like you said they already doing, we fucked. What are we going to do? We got to find militias. People ready to fight.
Oh, dude, I know there's some militias out here.
Oh, I know some good boys. I know some. Listen.
There's some militias up
I know some militia, and I tell you, I'm looking to talk to you brothers, blue eyes, blue as the sky right now. But I know some brothers just like you, who got militias of men, 10,000 men, 5,000 men, heads on swivels, locked and loaded. We the majority, bro. We the majority. They don't tell you this shit. And I'm pleasure meeting y'all, brother. But I'm here to tell you, we the majority. Don't keep your head up, brother. We about to win this shit. We about to win this shit.
Hey, man, I'm gonna fight for what I fucking believe
Man, we about to
in.
win this shit, bro. We about to win this shit. What the fuck? We about to win this shit, brother. It's just the calm before the storm. That's why I'm here at the beach today. It's the calm before the storm.
You know, we're both taking vacations here.
Yeah.
I'm deserving fucking time off.
No, for sure. We're gonna win this shit, bro.
I'm down here having a good time. I mean, I'm public.
That's right.
I'm gun owner, man. I'm fighting for what I fucking believe in, man.
That's right. Freedom of speech. That's the first thing that we got on the list in the Constitution, freedom of speech. This is what I tell the brothers in the hood, freedom of speech. Oh, you fucking with Trump and these white people, these crazy white. You don't like freedom of speech? Y'all hated Trump so bad, but he showed you how to use your freedom of speech. That's all the fuck he was doing. That's why he talked the way he talked. Nah, fuck you. You're a fake bye. Freedom of speech.
Look, you got a lot of white people that ain't racist. You got your fucking white people out there that are just, man, they're just racist. I don't understand why. I don't know. I mean, I've never been racist. We never have. We got black friends.
I don't worry about that. I never worry about that. I'm in the hood. You know who my biggest enemy is? I ain't gonna say my business. My biggest threat to me is always, and that's all everywhere. Your biggest threat to you is a white man. My biggest threat to me is a black man. That's always been the case.
I just wish everyone.
That's always been. That's always been the case. Even an Indian man, the biggest threat to an Indian man is an Indian man. I live in the hood. Brothers get. Y'all say racism, and that's why I play the devil's advocate again. You know who's the biggest racist people against blacks? Take a guess. If you're afraid to say it, I say it for you. It's black people.
I don't know.
They more racist than you are towards us. People may not like me saying it, but they are. You hear shit about things that happen, and I cannot explain to you the shit that I hear us doing to each other would make a white man. They don't even do the shit like that. All you gotta do is look at the brother in my hood and say, "What's up?" to him the wrong way. You can get killed. That's not racist. You looking at him because he's a black man. The same way that a white man would look at him and feel a certain type of, however the fuck he feel. You feeling the same way about your brother. All you gotta do is say to you, "What's up?" And you'll kill him. I don't see white people killing fucking black people because they said, "What's up?" to them the wrong fucking way.
Another thing too is just, this whole Black Lives Matter shit. All right.
Fuck Black Lives Matter.
White cops shooting fucking black people.
Hey.
All right.
Hey.
That whole entire George Floyd thing.
Bullshit.
That was some bullshit.
Bullshit.
All right.
Yeah.
And you got all these fucking people out here that aren't even fucking. They're riding. They're out there looting fucking stores and shit.
Yeah.
Taking advantage of fucking everything.
Bullshit.
It's like, that's not riding, man. Like
bunch
riding,
of bullshit.
I mean, you're fighting for like something you fucking believe in.
Right,
you know
right,
what I mean?
right.
Like something you're fucking trying to support, not
Right.
fucking out there looting fucking
Right.
stores, burning cars.
Right.
Fucking, that's some stupid shit.
People starting to see that. That's
man,
going back to where I was at on the Capitol. People say, "Why the fuck was you up there?" You're like, that wasn't for you. Bro, that was for a fucking cause. This is the politicians and the politicians and the policiers and us. We all in the same place. This is a perfect time for us to discuss things and protest and that. Y'all going in fucking Walmarts and shit, and nobody called this an insurrection. Nobody called it an insurrection when Black Lives Matter took over 6 city blocks in Minnesota. Did y'all not know they did that? When they occupied places, nobody called this a fucking insurrection. One day, the news, the police caused order, and to bring order out of chaos. It worked. They caused the chaos. They brought a new order. They come on insurrection. Have y'all seen the insurrections happening all around fucking the country? Everybody's mad in America. That shit pissed me off. Then they want to have investigations. I want to look into the mind of white men and what makes them do stuff like that. Spending a lot of money for investigations and shit for this. Are you serious?
No, they honestly,
Panels.
That shit brought up a lot of fucking drama. For the fucking, the gun owner class. You got people out there, all right, they're having these riots and they're trying to break into stores and shit. You got your people out there fucking, say that's your fucking store, man. Something you worked your ass off to fucking build up. Like, this is your fucking store.
Mm-hmm.
All right, and you're sitting there trying to defend this shit from people trying to break into this shit.
No, for
you
real.
had that 17-year-old fucking white kid, all right, with an AR-15, shooting, man, like shooting fucking warning shots.
Right.
But people, are still coming at him. Like,
Right.
Black folk.
Right. You understand? Speaking from the head, bro. I'm not. That's what it was, bro. Don't mean. I'm saying
at
what I want to say. You gotta say what you want to say. You an alpha man. You an alpha man. I respect you as an alpha man. I'm not. Say it. Yeah. That's what happened.
But I mean,
That's what happened.
They're sitting there fucking throwing shit at him, trying to fucking hit him.
Yeah.